Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I am attempting SBI Clerk Mains 11th mock test in practice mock app. This is 2022 SBI Clerk Mains section, not 2023. So because in practice mock there is no test available in 2023 section, so that's why just for practice purpose I am attempting previous year mains SBI Clerk 11th mock test. So I will upload this old length mock as a 3 videos, means part 1, part 2, part 3. So first is general and financial awareness section. I skipped this section because this is from previous year. Next, general English. So set of 3 questions, set of 7, 8, 14, and that is error of the sentence. The objective of an ICE theatre. The objective of an ICE theatre is to fill a viewer's peripheral vision with colors and objects similar than what is on the main screen. While many viewers took after Twitter to state that the ICA projection panels are indeed more immersive, others have disagreed. PVR cinemas opened its ICA theatre, a new format that claims to offer an experience that is impossible to 3D. While many viewers took after Twitter to state that ICA projection panels are so 2C, 3D, 1B. Next, Apple and Tesla stocks have tumbled over growing concerns about delay in its 1C, and the debate over how people first arrived in the Western Hemisphere continues to roll. Archaeology in the United States and capturing public attention. CEOs and CHROs concede that not only that are an alarming number of key positions, not only but also the personal occupying many of them below 4. CEOs and HROs concede that. Next, after a few days in Hamburg, Connors realized he didn't have enough money to travel the 300 miles out to Jena and Vienna, and instead he spent almost 5 months in nearby Ratsburg, while the quest for a common humanity is set present. So, to a certainly present. Lack of information from state sources made things only worse, growing sense that the government was unable to provide any real solution. The ancient Egyptian civilization from its earliest beginnings was shaped inhospitable. The deserts might have been, but they were not penetrable. Evidence shows that they were widely explored. The flintless read with Uncommon were distinguishably from. So I think 3B, 1D, 2C. Next, without modern mechanized transportation and confronted by enormous distances and varies weathered by season, the ancient perception of distance had to have differed from our own. According to the rules of classical physics, an object with an electric charge like an electron or proton emit light as it speeds up or slows down. As the planet lies towards a climate emergency and its life support systems earlier, big ideas are never 3D. Classical physics had to have differed from our own. Confronted by enormous distances. An object with an electric charge. Next. Perception of distance had to have differed. Next. Choose the one provides interchange to form a meaningful. China has been struggling with its so-called zero COVID approach, which mandated strict lockdowns, quarantining, and closed borders. China has been struggling with a rush of COVID cases. So I think CB. Next. A metal detectorist said had unearthed was in fact a gold earring. Realized a metal milk bottle top he had unearthed was in fact holding his hand to his nose in belief. Next, that is, he was also named Sports Illustrated Sportsperson of the Year. He was also named Sports Illustrated Sportsperson of the Year for helping to raise 37 million in relief funds. He was also named Sports Illustrated Sportsperson of the Year so I think BD. Next, which of the following correct arrangement to form a meaningful paragraph? So according to a new paper, mindfulness may be especially harmful when we have wronged other people. Whether you are a school teacher, a hospital worker, a Google programmer, a US Marines officer, or even a UK politician, you will have been encouraged to embrace mindfulness by colleagues and supervisors. So next, a severe winter storm or bomb cyclone has seized large parts of United States and Canada, enveloping them in snow and ice. Next, several video clips out of affected areas straight off, straight out of 2 and 3. Such events may become more the bomb cyclone is a mid-latitude storm. Mid-latitude storm dash the interaction of the bomb cyclone is a mid-latitude storm triggered by the direction. Next, the dash of hydraulic engineering in the 3rd century led to the functioning of intelligence. The idea, the flow of different fluids in the body. The invention of a, so I think AC, the functioning of the functioning of the prototype that the flow of invaded or both our physical and mental the functioning of. Next, I am an evolutionary physiologist. I am an evolutionary physiologist. So see, in linguistic circles, it is easier to call one language there is no single which can evacuate objective rankings. So I think it's risky to call one language easier than other. Hong Kong has a sufficient amount of experience, sufficient amount of medicine to fight COVID-19. Next, Canada up to the border with Mexico. Stretch of expanse. First, reading comprehension. Illegal wildlife trade, which poses a grave risk to several plant, animal, and fungi species globally, should not just be viewed from the lens of conservation. It also has cascading impacts on ecosystem functions and processes that affect the climate, according to a paper by United Nations Office on Drugs and Crime. The focus on treating IWD as a direct cause of harm to species survival has so far dominated policy debates. This has, however, meant that Policy debates have overlooked the effects of IWT on ecosystem services related to climate change. One of the examples that the document gave was genus Dalbergia. Trees in this genus have some of the highest wood densities in all commercial trees, which is why they are trafficked globally despite being protected in many countries and the trade regulated. However, their high wood density is also part of the reason that these species were especially important to long-term carbon sequestration and storage. Removing slow growing high density species has outsized impacts of forest carbon stocks. Which of the following can import? So illegal wildlife, numerous discussions, laws and aspect of climate change. The measures to protect the endangered species are not entirely successful. Anti-species is not successful. Trees with low density store. Yes. So think 1 and 2. Which of the following statements can follow the last sentence in the passage? The tares transport and plant communities in ways that shape entire ecosystem and can increase carbon stocks. This means carbon removal. Next, the tares nutrient transport. African forest elephant reduce above ground carbon through grazing and disturbance. They influence nutrient transport and plant communities in ways that shape entire ecosystem. Plant community in ways that shape. They inhibit, I think. Okay, next. In 2015, Wendy Hall, a pediatric sleep researcher based in Canada, studied 235 families of 6 to 8 month old babies. The purpose to see if sleep training worked by its broadest definition. Sleep training can refer to any strategy used by parents to encourage their babies to sleep at night, which can be as simple as implementing a nighttime routine or knowing how to read an infant's tiredness cues. So, was a strategy that has become commonly associated with sleep training and tends to be far more divisive. Encouraging babies to put themselves to sleep without their parents' help, including when they wake up at night, by limiting or changing a parent's response to their child. This may mean a parent is present but refrains from picking up or nursing the baby to physically soothe them. It can involve set-time intervals where a baby is left alone, punctuated by parent check-ins. So, according to the passage, what can be understood by sleep training? Baby sleep. Sleep training worked. Any strategy used by parents to encourage their babies? Technique used by parents. Sleep at night. Can simply implementing the nightmare return on the infant state net case. Nighttime routine or knowing how to read infants. For themselves. Parents help. According to the passage, which of the following is true? It is usual to think about preparing infant sleep alone. When the baby is left alone. Parents in North America believe swear by some form of technique. Baby's health impacted, mothers does not enough sleep. I think all are true. Many mothers were unsurprised babies who just slept at home. Parents who slept and babies were working less. What is graduated extension in the passage? Graduated extension. As a randomized controlled trial, half of the parents were instructed in what's called either graduated extension. So thinking crying baby for short increments, then leaving them for a same amount of time. Next, what did the researchers conclude? But according to the objective sleep measure, the infants were working just as often, they just would not wake up their parents. Working less. Sleep time remains same. Waking less. Parents who sleep train their babies. It is no. Sleep train their babies. What is actigraphy? What is actigraphy? They found something else. The sleep trained infants were waking up just as often once control grew. Sleep train taught their babies work less at night and longer in periods. Control gap. Self-trained babies, they're working less. Refrains, but refrains from picking up or nursing the baby. Indoors, parenting advice books endorse some of cry it out. The government is extending the windfall tax on oil and the gas companies operating in the North Sea. The levy was introduced in May but will now carry on for longer and at a higher rate. There had been calls to increase the tax after Shell and BP reported huge profits. BP made $8.2 billion worldwide between July and September, which was more than double its profit for the same period in 2021. It had made less than or equal to 6.9 billion in the 3 months to June. Shell announced worldwide profits of same 3 months. Both companies have increased their dividend payments, which is the money they give directly to shareholders. Shell and BP's profits have been boosted by high oil and gas prices. Exacerbated Russia tax epidemic conflict. Increased dividend payments. Investors. According to the passage, what is windfall tax? Extra levy imposed by government on a company companies. According to the passage, which of the following is true with respect to the Shell and the BP? North Sea, relaxing the tax. Two companies. The Russia invasion of the Russia invasion of Ukraine has hurt companies' delivery skills. Except British invasion of Ukraine, delivery schedules. And So carry on, continue. Factoring in the pay by factoring in losses or considering losses or spending on things. The pay by considering losses metal detector is set. A metal milk bottle top is hung to his knees. So AD TP and according to a new paper, mindfulness may be especially harmful when we have wronged other people. Encourage to embrace mindfulness. So embrace mindfulness by colleagues and the supervisors. Scientific research, however, picture of mindfulness affects our DABC. DPAE. Performance in the organization. See. The scientific research, however, paints a more complicated picture. This picture depicts a more you will have been encouraged to unfold. Next, researchers conclude parents who had strictly trained towards work less at night and slept for longer periods thought the babies work less at being up just as often and is controllable. Sleep train their babies What their babies were making less. Just were not waking up their parents. To trophy. So time is